What's happening, everyone? My name is Wayne. These are my GoPro Hero 4s, and this video is all about my GoPro Hero 4 settings. So let's get that intro rolling. I have got two cameras. I've got a GoPro Hero 4 Silver and a GoPro Hero 4 Black. The black is my go-to camera and the silver is my backup camera. The only difference between the two is the video quality, where this can shoot proper 4K at 24 or 30 frames per second, and this one shoots 2.7K at 30 or 24 frames per second. So therefore, if I'm gonna shoot 4K, I'm gonna be shooting with this GoPro Hero 4 Black. I'm gonna leave the settings in the video description below for easy reference, so if you want to copy them, go check out there. To get into your setting tab on the GoPro Hero 4, you're gonna click this little side button here. The first setting you're gonna get to on the camera is the resolution. I've currently got mine set to 4K-S, which is 4K Super View, which is basically just gonna put more picture inside the frame. With 4K Super, it appears like it's further away from the handlebars, giving it more picture and giving the video more depth. The second setting is your frames per second. Now, I have messed with the frame rates quite a bit in the past year and a half that I've had the channel. I started off using 30 frames per second, which was great. When I was in France, I was using 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second is really good if you want visual quality, meaning that there's going to be much less motion blur happening on the sides and the picture quality overall is going to look far superior. But the downside with shooting 60 frames per second is that everything appears so freaking slow. It's like I'm bolting down this trail and I feel like I'm going super fast visually. When I play that footage back at home, man, it looks like I'm going like 10 kilometers an hour. So I've scrapped that idea. I don't use 60 frames per second, and I am actually using 24 frames per second currently. I feel that 24 FPS just adds so much to the video. It's like you're getting that motion blur. It's more action-packed. It's fast video. It seems like there's a lot going on. I just love that look. Cinematic. It just looks so good. My field of view is set to wide. Low light, none applicable. I don't even touch that. My spot metering is off. Pro Tune is on. I find white balancing really important, so therefore I've got it set to native. The reason why I've set it to native is because when the lighting changes, the GoPro will automatically adjust the white balancing according to the lighting. What that means is that during your video, when cloud cover comes over, you'll notice that the tint of your video will change. So when the cloud cover comes over, it will either go more blue or it will go more orange or yellow. So I just want to keep the white balancing super flat and keep it one level all the way through, and then I can just correct it afterwards. Now, I've also got it set to native because I can have one color throughout the whole video. The problem with native white balance is that when you play the video back, either on your cell phone or back at home on the computer, it's gonna look terrible. The footage looks really flat. The colors look crappy. It's like it just doesn't look so good. During post, you can just boost it and saturate it with color, and then you can get a really good feel for your video, and then you can tint it. Getting back to the video settings on the camera, my color is on GoPro color. My shutter speed is on auto. I've got my ISO on 1600 because you still get that dark effect when you go into the dark zones. It's not going to brighten up too much. Sharpness, I got my sharpness set on medium. I've currently just changed it to high, so I'm going to be playing around and seeing how the sharpness looks on high. The EV compensation, which is basically your exposure compensation on your camera, mine is set to -0.5. That's it. Those are my GoPro Hero 4 settings. So punch that like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you like my channel. Videos every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for hooking up with me today. I will catch you on the next episode.